I am here, we are here, you are here. This is my library. Usually we are in the gym because we're doing workouts or we're doing yoga, we're doing meditations. But today I'm just talking to you guys, so I get to be here in my office, which is funny because when I did this live in the beginning of the Stardust series, when I first did like the introduction to all the Stardust classes, we were in my library, we were in my office upstairs. It was a different color, different background, but since then, because that was like September, my library has changed. So this is now my background. Welcome. So it's got a long way to go, but it's a work in progress. So all right, heroes, heroines, and everything in between, we're gonna dive in. So thank you for your patience when I fix the volume, and I appreciate you hopping on here today. So this is our final call before we dive headfirst into the Rainbow Market and Fantasy Fitness classes at Stardust and Shadow Soiree next week. I'm Coach Brenna. If we haven't met before, your Valkyrie, Witch Queen, and guide through the realms of fantasy fitness sessions and our booth. So if you're ready to embrace your main character energy and train like the badass you are, this is going to be for you. Whether it's learning about what we do virtually, whether it's going to our classes on in person next week, or checking out our booth. So, thank you. To recap, over the past few months, I've been talking about all of the different fantasy fitness classes that we will be offering next week. Now, these classes, they're not just workshops, they're not just workouts. It's a world that you get to step into. So we blend fitness, storytelling, nutrition, health, wellness, self-defense, and create one-of-a-kind classes inspired by our favorite fantasy realms. So you can train like the warrior, dance like the fae, defend like the assassin, and still your mind like a Valkyrie, all in these sessions. So you can come to learn something new, move your body in creative ways, and most importantly, have fun while doing it. So the goal of these classes isn't to like get an 8-pack or, transform your body overnight. Like the goal is just to have fun in a way that is creative and inspiring and builds community. So whether you're here to connect with fellow book lovers or trying something totally different, or just spending a day living inside your favorite story, this is your invitation to play, explore, and embrace the legend within. So we will be live all weekend at the Rainbow Market. So we will be there Friday 2 to 8 and Saturday 9 to 3, both in the booth and hosting classes all next weekend. We'll have a full lineup of workouts, workshops, breathworks, and challenges that are going to be built for you to move your body, challenge your mind, elevate your mindset, and spark your soul. So let's talk about what's going down when it comes to the classes. So all classes, all of them, are all level friendly. And, this is my favorite part, cosplay friendly. So as long as you can move freely, you are good to go. So I don't care how much or how little you have on, as long as you can move freely for the class that you're in. Whether you're a seasoned sword wielder or stepping into your main character era for the first time, there's gonna be something for everyone. And this is the news that I just found out literally a few hours ago when I was talking to the Alluxia team, is that we have officially been approved to expand the class sizes by 5 more spots per session. So this means that the signups will remain open until next Wednesday, April 30th. After that, we're gonna do walk-ins for the sessions next weekend. So this is like a double doozy when it comes to the news that we have. So 1, we're expanding class sizes by 5 more slots. So for those classes that have sold out, you can go in there and there's gonna be 5 new spots. So if you were like, oh no, Valkyrie training, it sold out, I can't go, I wanted to. There's gonna be 5 spots. But it's only till next Wednesday, and it's first come, first serve for those spots. The second half of this, oh my God, cool, awesome news, is that after online sales close on the 30th next week, we will be taking walk-ins for the classes who have not filled up. So if the class isn't full next week, you can walk in and pay in cash or card at hand. So super, super exciting for this really awesome news for 2 things. 1, we have 5 more spots per class. And 2, you can walk in next week if you aren't able to sign up and there's still a spot left in the class. So I'm super excited about those 2 things. So there you go, take the news, do what you want with it. From there, let's break down the actual lineup of the classes. So starting with Friday, 2 p.m., we have the main character energy goal setting workshop. So using our signature main character energy workshop and planner, you'll be able to access your strengths, set SMART goals, and build your own custom action plan to level up across every dimension of wealth. Well, you'll be wealthy when you do it, of health. Meaning that we're not just focusing on your physical goals, but we're focusing on nutrition, occupational, spiritual, all of those different aspects of health go into who you are in your main character energy. So whether you're plotting to make the next career move, building a savings account, or trying to slay a dragon, this class is going to turn your someday into a strategy. From there at 3 p.m., we have Valkyrie Training Bootcamp Awakening. This is our 1-hour session that combines grounding techniques, strength building skills, and shield and sword movements in a fast-paced intro to our Valkyrie training classes. So this, you'll be able to work as a team, find your rhythm, and awaken the Valkyrie within. This is one of the classes that was sold out. So if you wanted to go to this and you were like, oh, it's sold out, I can't go. This is one of the ones where you can go in there and you can get in there now because there's a couple more extra spots. From there, 4 p.m. on Friday, we have Valkyrie meditation and breathwork. So we're going to learn how to sharpen our mind as sharp as our blade. So in this powerful mind-body class, you'll use Valkyrie-inspired breathing techniques and gentle movement to sharpen your focus and calm your nervous system. From there, at 5 p.m., we have Fae Dance Fitness. This is going to be a full body glow up Starborn style. So this is inspired by Crescent City with moves inspired by pop, hip hop, and club vibes. You'll sweat to an empowering playlist including icons like Whitney Houston, Lady Gaga, and Taylor Swift, and it's going to be so much fun. Definitely cosplay is encouraged for everything, but I would love to see, I know we have Femme Cassian come in, so I'd love to see an Azrael there, Reese there, all dancing in the Fae Dance Fitness class. I think that'd be really awesome. From there, 6 p.m. we have the Blades Path self-defense training. So this is going to be a step into your assassin era. So inspired by Throne of Glass, specifically the relationship between Selena and Irene. You'll train with training daggers to learn real-world techniques, quick strikes, defensive maneuvers, and awareness drills that will build your confidence and quick thinking. From there, last class on Friday is going to be the Stardust Flow Magic Moon Salutations. So we close Friday with some Celestial Serenity. This flowing session starts with gentle stretches and builds through rounds of moon salutations, ending in deep poses and a guided meditation. Feel your balance return and your magic settle with this class, which will be great because it'll be a nice little calm before the inner circle night on Friday night, because I know I'll be there after I teach the yoga class. From there, Saturday's lineup. So we have 9 a.m. and Enemies to Lovers Partner Yoga. So this class is inspired by that enemies to lover trope, but specifically it tells the storyline of the first book of ACOTAR Thorns and Roses for Farrah and Reese. So it's their beginning of their relationship through the storytelling of partner yoga and acro yoga. So you'll learn how to build trust, learn how to breathe properly because it is a yoga-based technique, and maybe even surprise yourself with some inner strength that you didn't know you had. So you can bring a bestie, a boo, or you can meet someone new. Singles are welcome. From there, 10 a.m., Valkyrie Training Bootcamp Ascension 2-hour session. This is another class that was it was one seat away from selling out, and we added 5 more spots, so if you wanted to get in there, you can. So this is going to be a deep dive into our Valkyrie training. So we'll start with the grounding and strength work, but then we'll rise to shield and swords that we'll be able to do in more of a workshop manner, so you guys have more time to learn the combinations, the techniques, the strategies, the maneuvers, so on and so forth. But there will also be teamwork, resiliency-based training, and next level warrior energy, so you'll leave this session feeling like a true Valkyrie. Then at 12 p.m., if you want to stick around, we're going to do Valkyrie mobility and stretching, so you can get the 2-hour boot camp in and then get a nice stretch afterwards. So if you've ever wondered how to stretch and stay nimble as a sword-wielding heroine, this is going to be an interactive workshop that blends foam rolling, mobility work, and fascia-focused recovery techniques using props like our training shields, our training swords, and myofascia release balls or tennis balls, lacrosse balls, whatever type of ball you have available. We'll be supplying the balls. You'll leave feeling restored, realigned, and ready for anything. Saturday, 1 p.m., going back to round 2 for the Blades Pass Assassin Self-Defense Training. So based on popular demand, we are offering this twice. So again, this is also one of the classes that was sold out, and we added 5 more seats too. So both of these Assassins classes on both Friday and Saturday were sold out. We added 5 more spots. So if you want to get in there, make sure that you do that like ASAP, like stop watching me and go do it. And then lastly, ending on a high note on Saturday, 2 p.m. Bay Dance Fitness. So we're going to close the epic weekend with some glam, glitter, and gains. Not actually glitter, because I'm not going to make a mess at the Omni. But we're going to move our body, we're going to blast to the bangers, and we're going to leave it all on the dance floor like we're at our favorite Fade Club with Bryce Quinlan. And that will wrap up our classes on Friday and Saturday. But there's still more info because we have our booth. So after you trained like a Valkyrie, danced like a Fae, stretched with the stars, and unlocked your main character energy, it's going to be time to swing by our Fantasy Fitness booth to collect your rewards, because every great quest deserves some epic loot. So when it comes to what we have that are freebies, we have our infamous free Azrael's Build Your Own Blood the free Azrael's Build Your Own Blood Right Qualifier workout. There we go. So this one is bringing it back from last year. It was my most downloaded freebie at the booth last year. Everyone absolutely loved the little cartoons of Azrael doing the workout. So if you want your own, check out the booth. New this year for freebies, we're going to have a Choose Your Quest Adventures. So you can pick up your free quest card at the booth and start your journey. So you're going to be able to complete a mini challenge like attending classes, entering a contest, or snapping a pic with your training partner. And after you complete the quest, you'll unlock a special freebie on the card. From there, as always, we have your Hang for Your Life contest. So if you think you have the grip strength of a Valkyrie, you can hang from our rig, which is just a pull-up bar. And the longest time is going to get a $50 BMC gift card. And lastly, when it comes to freebies and giveaways, we are doing a join our community and enter to win a free month of Fantasy Fitness app, which is our app, which I'll talk about next. So when it comes to wanting to keep the magic going and taking what you learn in these classes with you, you can swing by and learn about all the details for our Nexus app memberships and programs, which are legendary signature Bookish fitness, nutrition, self-defense, and mindfulness programs. So they're designed to let you train like the legend you've always dreamed of becoming, anywhere, anytime, in the palm of your hand. So which journey will you choose? Well, we have programs like the Valkyrie Regimen, Body, Mind, and Blade, which is a sword, shield, combat, fitness, meditation, and mobility program for Valkyries. We have our main character energy goal-setting workbook available. We have the House of Wind 10-pace stair climbs program, the Abs Like an Illyrian program, which is our 30-day core program, as well as things like our Healer's Elixir, which Body Nourish program, which takes you from processed foods to whole foods in 4 weeks. And if you can't just choose one, you can become a Nexus app member and unlock everything. So that's over 2,000 plus recipes and workouts, all Bookish inspired, 100 plus guides, habit trackers, educational videos, all to power your personal quest. Plus, my favorite part in the app is that you get access to our in-app chat feature, so you can talk directly to a coach anytime if you need support, guidance, or a little extra magic along the way. So the best part of all of these programs and memberships is that these journeys start at as little as $8 with our exclusive Alluxia discount. So using code CON, so C-O-N, all capital, 40, at checkout, you'll get 40% off any programs or memberships starting today, all the way through to, I always like to give you guys to Monday, just in case you make some late decisions, so May 5th. So you can use the code, again, CON40 on any of our programs, memberships, and you'll get 40% off from now all the way until May 5th. So you can check out our website, check out our programs, you can check out the booth and use that code, and you'll get 40% off. Now, last thing I'm going to leave with you with things that are at the booth, and then I'll close out, is since Dance of the Dragons, we have expanded our physical repertoire of things that we offer to you guys, and now we offer our training weapons to you guys for purchase at our booth. So we're going to have our training daggers from our the Blades Path Assassin Self-Defense class available for $10 for purchase, our swords from our Valkyrie training class available for $25, and our shields available for purchase for $65. Flat rate shipping rates are available. So if you want to get all three, or if you just want to get one of them and you don't want to duel with TSA on the way home, we can ship it for you. And then lastly, I mean, wrapping it up, that's everything at our booth. But as I've said on the past 12 lives, I think we've done at this point for Stardust, is we have a special contest running from now until May 2nd. So before Stardust starts, this contest wraps up. And it's super easy to enter. So you just comment below with the answer to the question that I'm going to ask at the end of this live, which is very, very soon. And you'll get one entry to win a free month's membership to the Nexus app, packed with our Bookish workouts, guides, and recipes, and all the other magic. So here's the bonus. If you go back on any of the other lives for Stardust that we've done in the Alluxia Facebook group, and you comment and answer the questions that I ask at the end of those lives, those are additional entries. So every comment is an entry. So go drop those answers, and may the odds be ever in your favor. With that being said, today's question is, what class are you most excited for and why? So with that being said, this is your invitation to step into the story. Come dance, train, laugh, and learn alongside fellow adventurers. Meet people who love the same world you do, and take the day to live in the life you've always read about, whether you're using swords, scrolls, sparkles, or maybe all of it. And good news if you're watching this and you are not planning to attend Stardust, or maybe you are planning to attend Stardust and you just haven't planned it yet because you're maybe moving around last second. There are Stardust and Shadow Soiree tickets still available, so sign up for the fantasy fitness classes online. Same place, same link, all the way until April 30th. After that, the roster locks in, and any remaining spots will become available first come, first serve for walk-ins the day of, so make sure you don't wait. I hope you guys stop by the Rainbow Market to grab your freebies, enter our contest, and take part in our epic classes that bring your favorite fandoms to life. I will see you guys Friday 2 to 8, Saturday 9 to 3 at the booth, ready for some quests, prizes, and plenty of mischief and mayhem. Let the magic begin, and we can't wait to adventure with you. See you guys next week.